Hi, Jill.
Hi, Kulwinder.
How
Thank
are
you.
you?
How are you?
I'm always good, actually.
Thank you, Dr. Kulwinder, for being here with us today. I am super excited that you get to help us to expand our cleanse. We're trying to come together to do this cleanse a little bit more holistically. So we're not just looking at it like food only. We really want to incorporate, like, how do we slow down? How do we create routines that are sustainable? How do we do things that are better for our well-being? So how can you help us with your Ayurvedic knowledge take this cleanse, like, from just the physical food to those deeper layers?
Okay, perfect. So thanks, Jill, for asking me to give my suggestions on this spring cleanse. Before we go to the spring cleanse, why do we need the spring cleanse and what is spring cleanse? So I think let's talk about Ayurveda first. What is Ayurveda? So
Yeah.
Ayurveda is the art of daily living in harmony with the laws of nature. It is an ancient natural wisdom of health and healing, a science of life. So according to Ayurveda, health is a perfect state of balance among the body's three fundamental energies, or in Ayurveda, we call them doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And an equally vital balance among body, soul, mind, and soul. That's our consciousness. So from the moment of conception, an individual's constitution is created by the universal energies of space, air, fire, water, and earth. So these are the five elements that create us. And from these five elements, three main doshas are there. So these doshas, they are different doshas are predominant in different stages of life. As for a child, it is kapha. A young adult, during adulthood mainly, it is pitta. And as we go beyond 50, and the vata starts there, but as we age, vata increases. So that's the doshas according to the different stages of life. Then it's different for different seasons. The doshas are different. As we are talking about spring cleanse, why do we need it? Because kapha was the predominant dosha during winter. So winter is a sluggish time. We don't feel like moving. We don't feel like doing much of exercises. Because of that season, because of the dosha predominance of kapha, we feel like eating sweeter things. We love chocolates. We love hot chocolates, drinks, like anything sweeter. We love taking that. Good thing is we like hot drinks too, which keeps the kapha in balance. But still, winter months are like getting up. It's already it's dark. We go to work, we come back, it's already dark. So we don't feel like going out doing much of exercise. So that's there when the dosha, like kapha dosha, is already there in the season. And with our routines, we make that kapha in us. And how kapha is, then that kapha is going to stick in all our, I'll say in layman's language, all our holes, all our sinuses. That's why we feel so heavy. That kapha is going to decrease our agni. That's the fire that makes us digest things easily. That's why mostly during winter months we feel, oh, I don't feel that hungry. We do not feel that hungry, but still we eat a lot. And then we eat heavier foods. We prefer, even if like people like me, I don't crave fries that much. But during winter months, I feel like eating fries.
Yeah.
We feel like eating fried food, so heavier food. So
I like how you said that, like, the holes are all full. It's almost
Yeah.
like that's what we did all winter. We kind of stuffed all the holes and padded
Yes.
everything. And that's
Yeah.
kapha, because kapha is
Yeah.
that anabolic, it's that growth. Always,
Yes.
it's always adding to. It's always adding to. And so you're about to say we spring cleanse because.
Yeah. So then, as I was talking about, now everything is so filled. Like
Yeah.
it's not. There is not enough movement outside. There is not enough movement inside the body. So
Okay.
now we have to liquefy those that kapha that's already sitting in our body. So and it's blocking different channels actually. So there is the need of doing this spring cleanse. Whereas I was talking about winter, which is more kapha predominant. Now we are coming to spring, which is a season characterized by warmth. No, it's not too warm, but it's still better than the cold weather. It's there. It has moisturizer in it. It is a palpable softness that we feel during spring. So, as you asked, and then it's not only about eating. What are the different ways that we can do the spring cleanse? So, we will start with the very first eating.
Okay.
Eating. So, kapha dosha is a sweet taste dosha. Now, to mobilize this kapha, we have to incorporate bitter and pungent.
Okay.
Yeah. So examples are like bitter greens, endive, celery, endive, celery, kale. Those are your bitter greens. And anything that tastes a little bit of bitter, it's good to mobilize that kapha. Then your cabbage family, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, and green chilies are really helpful during any cleanse. So in Ayurveda, we say every meal just eat raw green chilies, like not chilies, maybe half or whatever you can handle. That's really important. Then
Raw green chilies.
Raw green chilies, yes.
Wow. Okay. And it's like you said, if you can only have like a little tiny bit, have a little tiny bit, but have it with your meal?
Yes, have it with your meals. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure whether most of people can do that, but good way of doing this cleanse for eating is but let's leave that. That's more intense form. We will do it person specific later. Detox, whoever I see during spring, I'll let them know how they can do that detox. But in general, let's keep on talking about the spring cleanse. So for eating, it's mainly your bitter and pungent. If we can focus on bitter and pungent, we can achieve the cleanse. So for pungent, it's adding more onions, add garlic, ginger, black pepper, even small amounts of sandpaper is good.
So it's almost like you're using these spices to create heat, to
Yes.
mobilize and melt away the kapha in
That's
the.
what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah. So what the science behind this is, now it's all sluggish, as in layman's language, it's all sitting here like a hard butter. Now, when we put fire under that, it's gonna melt. So
Yes.
these things, bitter and pungent, they are going to melt it. Now we will also add honey and hot water.
Okay.
It's really good. And all these, I forgot to mention one thing when I was talking about the different stages of the doshas in different stages. So as I told you guys about the childhood, adulthood, and old age, same for the day as well. So
Mhm.
during the morning hours, Kapha dosha is predominant till 10. From 10 to 4, kind of, it's more of Pitta. Later, it's Vata.
Yeah.
So whatever these things that you are incorporating in your diet, if you can do those more mainly in the morning, then it will help you more burning that fire, that digestive fire that is kind of decreased during the winter months.
Okay.
So honey in hot water during the morning hours is really great. Same ginger cinnamon tea.
Yeah.
Ginger
So-
cinnamon tea.
Ginger, cinnamon. We also gave them cumin, cardamom, fennel, or sorry, cumin, coriander, fennel.
Cumin, coriander, fennel. Cumin, coriander. The good thing about those three, they are um, they are good for throughout the year.
Okay.
They're really good, and those can be taken anytime. They do not create much of like they are balancing. So all three cumin, yes, cumin. They three balance all three doshas. So it's not those people can drink anytime. Any
Okay.
time of the day, any time of the year, it doesn't matter, and any stage of their life. So
Okay.
those three are really good that way. Another good thing at night is turmeric milk.
Oh yeah.
Hot turmeric milk can help. And now, eating wise, I think if we focus on all these things, they are good enough. And
Yeah.
uh, uh, one thing we can also do, adding more black pepper to any dish that they make.
Okay.
That's true. Yeah.
It's more, that's like chewing on a raw green chili.
Yeah, kind of. Whoever cannot, like we Indians, we can handle more like more spices than other people. So we don't mind eating green chilies, maybe a little
Yeah.
bit, not chilies. But
Yeah.
I think whoever cannot incorporate green chilies, they can focus more on black pepper. Black
Cool.
pepper, even if you add a pinch of black pepper to turmeric milk,
Okay.
it doubles the effect of the milk.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yes. And same time, we were talking about that the kapha blocks the channels, like it blocks the sinuses. Now, nasya, that is nasal oleation. It seems like when the sinuses are already blocked, how can adding another oil to it will help? So here the oil that we are going to add and like do our nasal oleation is desi ghee.
Is ghee.
Ghee, yes.
Okay.
Good thing about ghee is even taken orally, which I use a lot in my detox, or if we put as a nasal drop morning and night. Oh, desi ghee has a great property of loosening any toxins, loosening any sitting phlegm.
Okay.
So
So would you still be using neti pot then, or just do nasya this season?
nasya is great. Neti pot, what I find is if you can teach them how to use neti pot, that's great. But when I tell people, I don't get that much interaction with them where I can make them use it. So I go more
Okay.
for nasal drops with
Oh,
it.
so you're basically trying for the same results, but you're using a more an easier
Easier.
entry point.
Yes. Even
Okay, I
after
get it.
neti pot, if they can
Still.
put one drop each, like this, adding, taking a nasya of desi ghee.
You actually sniff it, because I tend to just put it on my fingertips and rub my nostrils, but I don't actually go, but you
No.
would say sniff it.
what I'm suggesting is take a dropper, take liquefied desi ghee, tilt your head backwards, put a drop in your nostril and sniff it. Take it as
Oh,
back as you can.
so
Yes.
then it's actually getting into the sinus cavity.
Yes. Once it's there, it will loosen the phlegm sitting there. Now,
Okay.
most of us, we find this headache during the winter seasons.
Okay.
Though there is not much of Chinook, but still there is some dull headache that we feel, and we think it's because of the cold weather. Yes, because of the cold weather, the kapha is already here in our sinuses. And the desi ghee nasya, it helps a lot with loosening that phlegm.
Okay. Great
Yes.
suggestion. Thank you.
Yeah, and you're very welcome. And in some people, they find during winter season they get lots of post nasal drip or runny nose. They're like doing this
Yeah.
all because of, and we always think it's because of the cold. It's again the blocked sinuses. There is not enough room to clear that liquid that shouldn't be coming out. So
Okay.
it's again, if we use this nasya, it is going to open the channels, and that helps with this liquid dripping from the nose.
Okay.
It also helps with the nasal dryness that happens due to the winter season, due to the heat in our homes or office spaces. So
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of nasya.
Okay.
Now, with the going down,
Okay.
staying up, even up there. So people who are more of like heavier or more of bigger belt, they should use, or they can use sesame oil on their scalp even, if they find it's getting too, they tend to get more headaches.
Mm.
Sesame oil is not a kind of preferred oil for everyone to use on their scalp.
Okay.
We have the general tendency is to keep our head cool. Sesame is a hotter oil.
Okay.
Yeah. So head massage with the like kind of almond oil is great.
So I was thinking our culture in Western culture, it's like the reason we'd put oil in is to make our hair look luxurious. But you're actually saying it's for the scalp and it's for the cooling or the warming trend that oil can put on the skin and the head and for the headache.
Yes. So we think in Ayurveda that head oil that we put on our head is going to go in our scalp. As we put oil on our arms, it's going to moisture our arms. And according to doshas, we use different oils. As we are talking about spring cleanse, so if we use almond oil for scalp massage, it is going to give us two benefits. One is taking care of that kapha.
Okay.
And second is it's going to give nourishment to the roots of the hair.
So when you said sesame oil, basically, if they were a very vata, if they were very, very vata happening, they could use a more heating oil.
Let's not confuse them. Let's stay with almond.
Almond. Got it.
Almond is much better and for the spring cleanse.
Okay.
Then going down, neck. So this is where another our kapha is sitting. Neck and lungs.
Okay.
Organic sesame oil massage is great. So if they do organic sesame oil massage, if they feel that they have some chest heaviness, it's congested, doing sesame oil massage and then taking steam. So it's part of panchakarma, oleation with sesame oil, and then taking it out with sneha. So we call it snehana and swedana. So snena is oleation and svedana is steaming.
Sorry. Go ahead.
So, and if they cannot use much oil, dry massage with chickpea flour works great as well.
Tell me about chickpea flour, because that's a whole new thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you get it?
It's you can get it from all Indian stores. It's called besan, besan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't order it. Like if I was going to go on Amazon, would I type in chickpea flour or type in
Chickpea
besan?
flour, you can put besan, you can put chickpea flour. You can
Use it
get
in cooking as well, or just use it on your body mostly?
Sorry?
Do you use it in cooking as well, or just on your body?
We make so many of our kind of pancakes with vegetables in it. Pakoras are all made of
Chickpea flour.
besan. We use chickpea flour a lot in our cookings. It's highly nutritious because of its protein content. And we prefer vegetarian food in Ayurveda. So chickpea flour is kind of a flour that gives us more protein. So we prefer eating this flour. And even with the dry massage or adding some turmeric or water to this, takes off all the dry skin that we get during too much dryness during the winter months in Calgary.
So you do it as like you've got this chickpea flour and you're putting it on your body with a bit of turmeric.
So turmeric, it gives, it enhances the skin texture.
Okay.
And so what we do is we take some, maybe let's say 1 tablespoon of chickpea flour, 1 small teaspoon of turmeric, and then add some water to make it as a paste. And you can even add yogurt to this instead of water.
Cool.
Yeah. And then do a massage of this, and then take a hot tub bath.
Yeah.
You will feel so refreshed. And most of the dryness, dry, flaky skin is gone. It works really well.
I love it. Is that panchakarma as well?
No, it's not.
Okay. Just a cleansing. That's just a
Yeah,
cleansing.
it's a cleansing.
If I have people right now, I've been talking to them a lot about doing abhyanga, so doing self-massage.
Yeah.
This is an alternative to that, or an addition?
In addition. So
Okay.
my suggestion will be, if they are not pitta, only pitta people shouldn't be using much of sesame. It makes them too, but with spring cleanse, everyone can use it actually.
Yeah.
Yes. But there are some certain people who do not eat sweets even during the winter season. They are so regular with their exercises. So for those people, maybe it's not. Like if this person is pitta, and on top of that, this person is so good with their routine, going to gym regularly, not eating any sweet things, then if they do the sesame oil massage, then it might increase their pitta.
Yeah.
They feel more anxious. So others can do it easily.
Yeah. So I feel like most people who are in this cleanse, we're not dealing with too much pitta.
Okay, that's good then.
Yeah.
Then doing sesame long stroke massages, going towards more to your torso. And then after that, once the sesame oil is all over, then using this chickpea massage and will help them a lot with getting rid of toxins through the skin, because skin is the largest organ of the body. And if we do that, that's a great way of releasing toxins. You can also one thing.
Keep going.
Yeah, if you are if you are adding this nasya and this sesame oil massage and oleation and hot tub baths, then if you find, you can add 1 teaspoon of desi ghee.
What is the word you're saying in front of ghee?
Desi.
Desi?
Yeah, that's, you can use ghee. We are so used to saying desi ghee, because in olden times we used to have 2 kinds of ghees. One is a
Okay.
different ghee, but this is a kind of more superior ghee. So
Okay.
we are in the habit of using this word ghee, because in India, like maybe 20 years or 15 years ago, if you tell someone ghee, they'll ask you dalda or desi. So
Okay. Okay.
that was more, and so this is more, the difference between is unsaturated and saturated fat. So that's why we use
Okay.
desi ghee. Yeah.
So you're basically telling me to get unsaturated fat ghee.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's ghee.
Yeah.
As any butter, if we liquefy it and make it as a ghee or get a ghee from stores, that's ghee. You don't
Okay.
have to worry about.
So
So
we don't have the second kind. We just have ghee.
you have ghee.
Okay.
So in this ghee, 1 teaspoon that they are taking in the morning, if they add Indian long pepper and ginger powder. So if we can mix ginger powder, black pepper, and Indian long pepper, that's called pipali.
Ginger, black pepper, and Indian long pepper?
Yes. So if we can add them in the equal proportion and add 1 pinch of this, all 3.
To what? What am I adding it to the ghee?
To the ghee, and then take it, drink it with some hot water in the morning.
Okay, so if I have ginger and I have black pepper, what if I don't have Indian long pepper, either A, what do I use instead? Or B, where do I get it?
You can get it from any Indian store.
Okay.
They have it, or I think even Amazon should
Okay.
have.
So
Yeah.
basically you're saying this concoction that you've just made, ghee and this pepper, ginger, Indian long pepper, you consume it and it
Yeah.
oleates the dryness on and helps
So
remove kapha too?
yeah, it is going to move kapha sitting anywhere in any of our channels. So it
Okay.
does, like doing it for 5 days, 3 days, 5 days, it will help them a lot.
Yay. Okay. So that's almost like is it a diuretic or is it something like that? Will you feel like when you've taken it, it's going to move things through your system more?
You don't feel much,
Okay.
but it's going to bring all the kapha that's sitting in different parts of the body to our colon. And now, so we are doing this in the morning, then we are doing nasya, then we are doing sesame oil massage and chickpea flour. Let's do it for 3 days. And
Okay.
then night, they should have triphala tea.
Triphala ghee.
Triphala tea.
Tea. Okay.
Yes, that is a laxative.
So have triphala tea at night so that in the morning you wake up and you can go to the bathroom really easily.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
That way, whichever toxins we are bringing to the colon with this oleation, that we are eliminating as well. We do not want them to have constipation and then like those toxins are sitting there. The main reasons for all the diseases are this undigested food that is sitting in all our channels. And now we are moving all that undigested food to the colon. And if someone can go out and get enema done, that's a challenge that I find over here. And as I'm not doing full-fledged panchkarma yet, I'm not doing enemas. But if I can, or if I go there to that stage, I will start incorporating enemas in their panchkarma too. Now
we talked about those at our last cleanse. We talked about them and my co-host and I did them for, she did them for 30 days. I think I lasted for 5. I did 5 days in a row. But
And
yeah, it's an interesting practice, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
did you do it yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me on my bathroom floor.
Yeah, no, that's good. It's a great way of doing it. Now, we talked a lot about eating. So we
Yeah.
talked these three things that we are going to do. Then we talked about for the rest of the day, what we are going to add. Like we will focus more on better and pungent diet during this time, mainly
Yep.
cooked foods during this time. And my suggestion will be, if anyone is doing these 3 days spring cleanse, then they should, if they can, they should be eating more of khichdi and adding these bitter cabbage, cauliflower to their khichdi. So, or steam these bitter vegetables and add olive oil, and so kind of eat a diet that has more of bitter and pungent tasting food items in it.
Okay.
Not do any aggressive exercises, but still main exercises that they should be doing is yoga in the morning.
Okay.
One thing I think I forgot, that we were talking about the sesame oil massage. Then we talked about the chickpea dry massage or adding yoga to it, but then sitting in hot tub is important.
Yeah. Having a
Okay.
good bath.
Yeah, having a good bath, like soaking yourself in hot water with
Yeah.
Epsom salt in it. So
Okay.
that all the toxins that are released with this oleation, that should be gone out. Then once they are out of the tub, they should be drinking honey with hot water.
You just planned like a morning for us, like this beautiful
Yeah.
routine to practice in the morning that helps us detoxify everything.
Yes. So this will be the 3 days, and then trifla tea at night. During the day, focus more on khichdi and those spices that I already told. And then sun salutations. They work like yoga, pranayama exercises, and then sun salutations. They help a lot with this toxin movement.
Because breath is a toxin releaser too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then dressing in bright, warming colors like reds, yellows, oranges, rather than these browns and blacks that we tend to wear more in winter. So especially for those 3 days where you are doing cleanse, wear more of yellow and orange.
Isn't that fun that Ayurveda suggests what colors to wear during a cleanse? Like it's such a thing that you wouldn't even consider.
Because as I said, mind, body, and soul.
Right.
That's the connection.
Yeah.
So when now we are cleansing the body and we are doing head massage with almond oil, cleansing the mind, clearing the mind with more of pranayam, then now the soul connection with the beautiful colors, because eyes are part of it.
Yeah.
When we look at that, then it gives us more cleanse.
Yeah.
So that's important too. Last but not the least, I will say self-esteem. So most important part is like stay confident, look into your qualities, what great things you do, rather than just thinking, oh, I haven't done this and during my winter months, I didn't exercise much, I ate this bad, that bad. Just feel proud of yourself that you are part of the spring cleanse, and boost your energy by with that self-esteem that this is me who is doing what Jill told me to do.
Yeah. It's so funny because that is a piece, isn't it? It's like, believe that you're doing the right thing. Have like that gratitude practice, and also the confidence in you. Yeah. Thank you for saying that.
It's what I'll conclude with this small example. When I first came to Canada, I used to go with my sister everywhere, like for applying for a healthcare card or applying for jobs or stuff. So whoever was asking us, "How are you?" She was saying, "Not too bad." And I asked her, I was like, "Why are you using two negative words to simple and answer question? Not and bad." And since then, I started saying, "I'm always good." So when I'm saying that, my mind is listening. And believe me or not, it is that I always feel good. And people around me, they feel so good with that too. So creating a positive environment within you and around you is the best cleanse that we can do all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Kulwinder. Yeah.
Jill, and hopefully I helped you with, and as you are doing a great cause, helping people changing their routine and creating these cleanses. Thank you so much.
I want to remind everyone that they can book in to see you when they're part of the Year of You, that you get to help identify the constitution and the imbalances and help prescribe that dinacharya, that routine that you told us for the cleanse. You help create a routine based on the individual showing up in front of you. You customize it for them.
Yes, I do.
Thank you for being a part of it. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jill. Thank you.
Great.